watch real close. And when I'm through, oh, I not have it go. Oh, we paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. Turn on tuning, hear all I say, but watch it real closely, enjoy your stay. You'll see me painting from up above, and if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch real close, and when I'm through, oh, I not have it go. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch real close, and when I'm through, oh, I not have it go. We paint miniatures. 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 We paint miniatures.
Hey guys, it's Shoshie from Shoshie's Minis. Welcome. It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. Only 2 more days left and the week is over. Welcome. We've got Amberden in the channel. Albavazen, is that right? Did I say your right name right? Albavazen, you just unlocked a song from the song library. The reason why I have a library of my own is because it's all royalty. It's not royalty free. It's like I own the copyrights actually. Yeah. You're cool with any metal. I've got some great Japanese metal. We're gonna put that in right now. Give me 1 second. I'll shut this off. Oh, let me shut it off from here. Yep. Okay. We got 3 Japanese metal songs in the library right now that the channel actually crowdfunded, which is pretty cool. I should probably get back to trying to get some new music. We haven't done a music drive in a while. Let's see, Japanese metal. There we go. Boom. I really like our Japanese metal selection. We've got 3 songs in there right now. We've got 6 EDM chill tracks. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 songs that are lo-fi hip-hop, kind of like urban-esque kind of sounds. And we've got 3 like pop / J-pop tracks. You can't really tell it's J-pop because there's no singing. Yep, there's no Japanese. All right, how's everybody doing? We're gonna paint some more minis. I'm gonna let you guys pick which mini you want me to paint today. I finished up the Paladin from Lion Tower Miniatures. I finished him up as much as possible. I'm gonna still base him and everything. And we still have the Witcher guy, this one. Emberden says, watching the weather, hoping we don't get more rain. Oh man. You're glad you bought your house on a rise. Yeah, I bet you are. A great day, excited to see what you're painting. Yeah. So we've got, so this, you guys get to decide, because I've got 7 more miniatures that we can choose from. This one is called the Warforged, what was he called? Warforged Barbarian. So he's like a golem kind of type of character. So there's this one. There's this is sort of like the Inquisitor slash Undead. Yeah, the Paladin is nice. We have a female Paladin also that we can paint today. I don't know if she won't be that much different from the male Paladin unless you guys, I want some help picking some colors for this guy. Is pretty cool. He is like a gunslinger slash, I don't know what, maybe a swashbuckler. Got a saber. He's pretty cool. Got another little gun back there. We've got this rocker bard. He's awesome. I don't know if you can see, but he's got a tiny little ocarina around his neck, which is amazing. Weapon, pack, loot. Got a loot. Hello, Fructino. How are you doing? This is like a barbarian character I started last night. I just got kind of the skin blocked in, but there's a lot more to do yet. And there's this cool monk as well. What are you guys interested in having me paint? We've got the Paladin done. We've finished the male cleric and the female cleric before. These are 4 Lion Tower to keep. So the rest of these we're painting up, and we're going to do a blind auction so that anybody can bid whatever they want, and whatever, you know, the highest bid will go, these will go to the winner. So you'll just, you know, have a chance to get your own Shoshie's mini. But what do you think? We've got, shall we make a poll? We've got 6 minis left to paint. Let's make a poll. Hi, Ash Cadellan. Hello. You're okay. Just a bit tired of the last 3 working over hours. Yeah. A lot of people have been working a lot. Hello, Rumble. Hello, hello. Good to see everybody. Let's see. Is the music playing? Hold on. I need to check. Yep, it is. It's just creeping along there. Okay. We're going to do poll. Here we go. Let me edit this poll because this poll already has the minis. So let's see. We're going to take that one out. We have the monk. We've got the female paladin. We have, let me add in here the regular barbarian, male barbarian. And that'll be vote. Hi, hello, Amberden. Oh wow, 26 months of subscribing. Thank you so much, Amberden. Your subscriptions really mean a lot to me, guys. Amberden. So I don't know if I've told you, but my subscribers have been ticking, like pretty much been kind of dropping off in the winter months. I don't know if that's a Twitch thing, that Twitch has changed and the people are subscribing to other people, or it's just a seasonal thing and that just subscriptions are down in the winter. I don't know, but I really, really appreciate everything. All of my subscribers, they give so much. It really helps. Good afternoon, Lemonis. Hello, Lemonis. There we go. Okay, I'm finishing this poll. Let's see, command 1. Let's see, vote 1. Let's try this. Yeah, that worked. Okay. These are going to be out of order, I guess. Move them. Nope, I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we've got one more. which is the, do we have the bard in there? Male barbarian, warforged barbarian. Male barbarian, the warforged barbarian, that's actually 7, isn't that? Female paladin, the witch hunter, there he is. And the monk, we've got the monk. Okay, so all that's left is the bard and the bard be number 7. Mark, let's see if it'll let me do 6, sorry. And then we'll do one more, which is the we'll call him the swashbuckler or rogue. I guess he's a swashbuckler. I can spell swashbuckler right. Can't even say it today. Pkler. There we go. And that's number 7. Try that. Let me add yes. Okay. We're going to vote. We're going to start the poll. So you guys get to vote. It goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 6, 7. That's how you can vote. So I'll tell you the order real quick. Vote 2 for the monk. Okay? Vote 3 for the female paladin. Vote 4 for the witch hunter. Vote 5 for the warforged barbarian. Vote 1 for the male barbarian. Vote 6 for the bard. And vote 7 for the swashbuckler. Yeah, swashbuckler, you just put exclamation point vote 7. That's, yep, there you go. Exactly like how Rumble just did it. All right, so far we're getting the witch hunter. People are interested in exclamation point vote. Yeah, there we go. Swashbuckler got a vote. Awesome. So far we've got the swashbuckler and the witch hunter. Where is he? Here he is. Vote 2. Let's see. So the monk got a vote. There we go. So far the witch hunter is winning, and then the swashbuckler and the winter. These two are tied. Somebody voted for 7. Yep, that's swashbuckler. 1 and 1. All right. We don't have very many people online, so can I number under the minis? Absolutely. That's a great idea. So we'll do monk. Monk is vote 2. Okay. The witch hunter is vote 4. The warforged barbarian is 5. The male barbarian, this guy is male barbarian is 1. These are funny. Can you see them all? Under the minis. Hello, Robosh. We're voting for what mini you want me to paint today. There's swashbuckler is, where is he? We already put him in? No, wait. I'm holding him. Ah, okay, swashbuckler is 7. Try that. 7 under the swashbuckler. Here's the bard is 6. And the female paladin is 3. Does that help? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. There we go. We got a couple votes for the warforged barbarian. That's this guy right there. Robosh. Oh my gosh, we got to write down Robosh. Thank you for that subscription. And so if I can make this, there we go. Sorry for the scribbly writing there. Hypes for both Amberden and Robosh for subscribing. 9 months. You got a Twitch baby, Robosh. Good job. You guys are so fun. All right. So far, the witch hunter is winning. He is number 4. And I think you can vote more than once. So if you want to vote again, feel free to vote again. Warforged Barbarian has 2 votes. He's number 5. The monk has 1 vote. He's number 2. The swashbuckler, oh, see there we've got some changes. Swashbuckler is 7. He has 1 vote. Female paladin just got a vote. She is number 3. And let's see, the monk. Okay, so yeah. Feel bad for her? That's okay. The Warforged Barbarian has 2 votes right there for number 5. We got 2 votes for the Witch Hunter, so these guys are tied now. Does anybody want to tip the balance and vote for one of these to break the tie? Female Paladin just got another vote. You got to put a space, Geeky Girl Games. Do exclamation point vote space 3. That'll give the female paladin a vote. Yeah. 3-way tie. Yeah, there's a 3-way tie. There's a female paladin now. Oh, Swashbuckler has 2 votes now. Now, oh my goodness, so much changing. We got a 4-way tie, guys. This is so funny. All right. All right, I'm going to pull these 3 out. We're going to redo this. We're going to redo this poll. We got a 3-way tie. Go power. No. Okay. It's a tie. So we're going to do another poll. We're going to edit this and we're going to do, let's see, we're going to take out the monk. We're going to take out the male barbarian and we're going to take out the bard. And we had a 4-way tie, didn't we? Female paladin, witch hunter, war. Oh yeah, we got a 4-way tie. Okay, so now you get to pick between these. So we still have female paladin is number 3. Don't vote yet. Just remember your number that you like. Female paladin is number 3. The witch hunter is number 4. The warforged barbarian is number 5. And the swashbuckler is 7. Okay? I'm going to start the poll again. You can vote 4, 5, 7, or heart. I don't know why it's not supposed to say heart. Oh, because 3. That's why. That's funny because the caret was in front of it, so it automatically switched it. The female paladin is 3. The witch hunter is 4. The swashbuckler is 7, and the warforged barbarian is 5. Yeah, don't put the caret, Lamunis. It will not work. He's trolling me. 3. Exclamation point, vote 3 for the female paladin. Exclamation point, vote. There we go. The same people are voting for the same thing, so we need people to vote for different things. Now it's a 4-way tie again. Okay, female paladin is coming up. She has 2 votes. Warforged barbarian has 2 votes. This is going to be funny if it's going to be a 4-way tie again. Vote with your heart, but not like that. Exactly. All right. You will never know. Exclamation point vote space 3 if you want the female paladin. This is going to break the tie, I think. Exclamation point vote space 3. There we go. Okay, I think the female paladin is winning. I like it. I'm happy with that. All right, there you go. All right, she's got 4 votes. We're going to go with that. I'm going to close the poll. JS Twitch, hello. Nice. Autofire with the raid. Thank you so much, Autofire. Hello, how are you? We were just voting on a model I think this is the one we're going to go ahead and paint today. Female paladin. Does anybody here want to tip the balance? We can do this again. Let's see. I haven't closed the poll yet. So anybody from Autofire want to help vote? This Warforged Barbarian is 5. If you want to do exclamation point vote 5, you can vote for the Warforged Barbarian. Otherwise, you can vote 7 for the Swashbuckler. You can vote 4 for the Witch Hunter. Or you can vote 1. No, sorry, 3. JS Twitch, 1 wasn't a choice. It was 3, 4, 5, 7. There we go. Female. There we go. We got another Warforged Barbarian. Maybe we could try to paint both of them really fast. You think? So far, the female paladin is vote 3. She's 3. Robosh voted for the Warforged Barbarian. Auto Fire voted for 5. All right, now we have a two-way tie between these two. Does anybody want to break the tie? This one is vote 5. This one is vote 3. Exclamation point vote. 3, 5. One more person can break the tie. And then I'm going to call it. All right. T. McDuff with the tiebreaker. We're going to close the poll and complete. Warforged Barbarian wins with 50% of the votes. There we go. Some more 5s. All right. Then that's settled it. We can do something fun with this too because he is a complete fantasy creature. We don't know what we're going to do. There's some pictures actually of the Warforged Barbarian. Let me see. Do I have my phone on me? Yes, I do. I'm going to get you guys a picture of the Warforged Barbarian so I can show you what he looks like. Neener, neener, neener. Okay. Because they sent me pictures. There he is. All right, there he is. Okay, let's see. What is this guy's race? And let me see. There it is. This is, if I can get the photo, catch up. No, it froze on me. All right, well, he's basically like a rock golem. So we're gonna paint him to look like a rock golem with some teal and stuff. Let me try that again. I want to be able to show you this photo because it's really cool. All right, we're gonna scroll. The app is acting funky though. There he is. There. This is the Warforged golem. So I think we're gonna do that. He's got like straw sticks and stuff for his body. He's got like kind of like a stone looking armor and he looks really cool. So that's what we're going to use. Yeah, rigged, totally. Yeah, well, we had to kind of end the voting in advance. We still got more votes for 5 than anybody else, Rumble, so I wouldn't call it completely rigged. All right. So, because gray is going to be super easy, why don't should we airbrush a little bit of this? Maybe we should airbrush some of it. No, let's not airbrush. Let's see what happens if let's do a little dry brushing. I think that might be kind of cool on this guy because he is kind of stone-like. So we've already got the zenithal priming on him. And I'm gonna pick out some grays. We've got dark warm gray. Let's use that for our base color. Maybe. All right. Ooh, that's a really pretty gray. That's my base color. And then we're gonna need a highlight color and a shade color. So let's do dark neutral gray for our shadow. Although really, we've got some shadow in there already. You know what, I take that back. We're gonna use Nuln Oil for our shadow and not even bother with, we're gonna speed paint this, right? So that's what, Nuln Oil is great for that. All right, this is gonna be a highlight. And we're gonna dry brush some. We need to get a kind of, there we go, this'll work probably. I need a utility brush for doing the dry brushing. This could be perfect. You know when you get a brush that's really clogged with paint, but that might work later. All right, I'm gonna use this brush. This is one of the Glow Fuse Balmwick utility brushes. And I'm just gonna kind of speed paint. Ooh, speed paint base coats, right? That'll be easy. Oh, you know what I just noticed? He's got a whole dragon on this shoulder. That's very different than the piece of like fur. So we will not paint the dragon gray because that'll be boring. A whole dragon. Lexi, hello. You have a question under the bed. Is the good word. It's the good word. Under the bed. Or black bomb for pre-paint. Lexi, can you type it in your language and maybe we can translate it? Maybe somebody in here. Do you speak French, Lexi? Lexi? French. Okay. Type it to me and I'll see if I can run it through my translator. It might be easier. Pre-paint. So I think what you're talking about is primer. This is what I use. It's called Stynal Res. Stynal Res, same thing. This is what I use. But they have another version. Does anybody in the UK know the version that they sell in Europe? Maybe for undercoat, yeah. Okay, let me see if I can run that through the translator. 1 second. I can do it. Ultimate Primer. Yeah, so Ultimate Primer is what you can get in Europe. Okay. Copy. Let me see if it will let me copy. Yeah, Ultimate Primer. That's copy. Okay, let me run this through the translator super quick. French to English. We're very accommodating here. Oop. Okay, not letting me. Let me go back to the switch. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to copy. There we go. Now I can copy it. So you have to lay down your paints. You put them on a baking sheet and turn them over once to dry. To lay down your shields. Boucliers. I would say for pre-painting. So it's still difficult to understand. Good thing UK people, yeah, I would have struggled to remember it. So it's for Rohan Ryder of LOTR Warhammer. Okay, that I understand. Base coating, are you talking about like primer? Or do you wash them and then you... This is what I use for base coating. This is what I end up with. I start with black first, and then I use, with my airbrush, then I use the white on top. That's step 2. I think that's what he's talking about. He puts everything on a baking sheet and sprays it. This is what I'm getting. And tell me if I'm wrong. And then he lets them dry. I don't do large amounts of armies because I usually only paint minis one at a time. So that sounds like a good idea. You place all your shields on the plate. On a base? On the base? Ashkadelen says, how can I lay down my shields? I put them on a plate and then I return when I'm dry. That's what I think he's saying. Yeah, they're gonna, with the spray, I use my airbrush. You can magnetize. Hold on. I think I know what he's talking about. Let's see where we have. So you can buy magnets and put it on the bottom and then put it on your baking sheet. Put some magnets on the base. Yeah, magnetize them to the sheet. On the plate, a metal plate. Let me see if I can put this through Google Translator for you. I will try. I'm so okay. There we go. Let me try to copy this. Here we go. Hello, Zaktana. How are you? Yes, show a link to the product. That's totally. You can also blue tack them. Yeah. There we go, Mr. Hobby. Oh, that's a great idea. So Rumble just linked Mr. Almighty Clip Base, and it has clips, and this is perfect. So it allows you to. That's perfect, Rumble. Thank you. Yes. I knew somebody would be able to help. You can also use the magnets. Yeah, look at that link that Rumble posted. But yeah, I usually will put a little blue tack on mine. Where do I have some? Do I have some? If I can find some. So what I would do is this is Redgrass Games tack. It's not the best tack ever. I would put this on the bottom, just like, and then stick it so it won't blow over, right? Okay, good. Now you understand. Perfect. Yeah, and that link that Rumble linked was really good as well. A cat scratch pad. That's a great idea. That would be even cheaper. Hello, Nixton Minis. How is it going? All right, so I'm going to get into my gray here. And just, now notice that the gray is kind of thin because this is going to catch some of the highlights and shadows that are already pre-primed on our model. This is the speed painted version. Okay. I'm gonna look at my, okay, this is all gonna be gold, so I'm not gonna paint that just yet. The belt, and his like I said, his body is made of sticks, so we're gonna paint that later. There we go. Fingertips. Oh, and I guess some of this is also, and I forgot his face. This is why this kind of model is the perfect kind of model to do a quick and dirty dry brush, because he's made of stone mostly, and stone is really one of those, excellent ones for dry brushing. The axe head right there. Yesterday, or was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I did a coaching with Nixton Minis, and we painted pretty much a good amount of a model with this brush. The nice big utility hobby brush, which you can get a lot of painting done very fast with the big brush. And if you paint in a certain order, in the steps that I'm going to show you, it can save you a ton of time. Okay. These are all pretty much base coated. Oh, wait, I found some more shadows that need painting in here. And over here, forgot all this. Maybe I need to look closer. You need a private coaching? Yes. Lamunis, you've been subscribing for like years now, and we haven't once set up a coaching for you because you've had at least one tier 3, haven't you? For those of you guys who don't know, if you ever want a private coaching from me, just subscribe at tier 3. You get a half an hour of free video coaching from me. I don't know if I've ever said that recently. Half an hour of free video coaching, and a lot of times, you know, you get quite a lot for that half hour. Just ask Nixon. Nixon's been taking advantage of it. So the one caveat is that you have to contact me about it if you want it. You can't just subscribe and like expect me to run after everybody, because I don't know that everybody necessarily wants it. 23, yeah, exactly. Lamunis, just contact me, make an appointment, and we'll do it. We're not doing skin tones so much. We're doing kind of rock tones. This guy is sort of a rock golem kind of creature, so he doesn't exactly have skin. In a week or so. Okay, that's perfect. Perfect. All right, now what? We want to do the Nuln oil. Here it is, shade Nuln oil. I'm going to give it a good shake. I'm going to put it in my dry palette because you don't want to put this on your wet palette. Hopefully the top won't come off with the cap. There we go. Ooh. I might want a little color in here as well, just for something. I think I might need a little color. So what happens if I add maybe some, I want to add a little blue in there. Let's add a little bit of blue, Lavado Azul, blue wash. We'll just put some in this side. Oh, that's more purple, isn't it? Give it a shake. One-on-one coaching is worth every dollar. Yes. And I am literally probably the cheapest coaching that you can get on the internet, because I think everyone else is around like $100 an hour. So I'm going to be changing my coaching setup soon, so take advantage of it. If you, yeah, big brush. Yes, exactly. How to paint rocks, exactly. Let's see. I think I'm going to start with the blue because I can always go back. You know, that's pretty blue, isn't it? Notice how I'm wiping it off because I don't want to have, I just want it in the crevices. Do I want it in the crevices? Yeah, I don't want to work that hard. I'm just going to use yeah, we're just going to use this Nuln oil, and that actually looks pretty nice. We're going to just wash it. Boom. In the crevices. You put down some base tones on the gift last night, so you'll be asking for help on what project when you get a little further. Perfect. All right, good. I'm glad to hear that you're working on it. And then this guy, we're going to put, there we go. Darken up his face a little bit. Good, good, good. Oh yeah, he's getting definition now. That gray is pretty dark. You have 5 weeks. Oh, good. Okay. That should be, I mean, really, if you're painting steadily every day, you should have plenty of time. Do a little bit every day. And if you're nervous about messing up on it, do warm-ups like prior. Do warm-ups prior to painting on your mini. Paint on something else first, and then when you're all good and warmed up, go ahead and start working on the important model, right? Okay, this is really dark. That's okay. I feel like we'll be able to do the paladin and this guy today, because he's going to paint very quickly. All right, I'm going to hit him with a hairdryer, I think. What color dragon should we give him? He's got a dead dragon head. What color do you guys want it to be? Yes, that's perfect. Just warm up on something else. Buy some cheap minis to practice on. Exactly. Because that's the thing, is you don't have to do anything serious to warm up. You're just warming up the hand muscles, right? Red and green? Red and green? Or red or green? You could do, I don't know how that would look, a red and green dragon. Make it work. Maybe green with the red horns. Red, green. Red and green make brown when you mix them together. I am going to mute myself while I put this model up against the hairdryers. Give me 1 second while I mute. Okay, cool. So people are saying green with red markings. That's kind of a cool idea. Red. I like the idea of a green dragon with kind of the red horns. I think that will look really cool. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. We'll do it. A green dragon, and we'll have red markings and things like that. Let's take a look. He's all dry, mostly, except for the deepest crevices. You can kind of see it's a little bit wet right there. Now we can try a dry brush. Here's my little dry brush. This is a big dry brush. All right, so what am I going to do? I'm going to take just a little bit of this light gray paint, and I'm going to wipe off most of the paint. And then I'm going to take my glasses off, and I'm going to just kind of try to, in little circular buffing motions. Oh, he looks good. I love it already. Yep. That is looking neat. It's already looking like stone, right? We're gonna have to go back in and pick out detail, but this is the fast, quick and dirty dry brush, which sometimes is just what you need to do to get something painted fast. Never let anybody tell you that dry brushing is just for beginners, because if you do something to a high level, anything is a viable technique. See how that looks like stone already? Put a little bit more paint on the brush, wipe most of it off. If you do these, the dry brushing in little buffing circles, a lot of times people might not even notice that it's dry brushed. Just depends on how you go about it. But like I said, stone looks good this way. All right, good enough. Now, but we don't want to quit there. We're gonna go back in with a smaller brush. Today is the day of big brushes. Yes, I like big brushes and I cannot lie. I lied, and I'm going to use this dark neutral gray. Did I already put this on my palette? I don't think I did. It's darker. Yep, it's darker here. And I'm going to put a little coal black. I don't want to use black. Black is too dark. I'm going to use something else. All right. There we go. Let's do, you know what we should do? This brush is actually not pointy enough. Which brushes? There we go. This one's good. This one's a new one. Kolinsky Sable 4808. It's a Raphael. Is it Raphael? Yeah, Raphael. Is it possible to just use that just with a scalpel? I don't like liquid green stuff, Lex D. I tend not to use it. I use Fix It instead. Here, this is what I use. I don't use liquid green stuff. I use this. Fix It A and B. And it's a 2-part putty. Right? And you mix them together. So yeah, liquid green stuff shrinks and I don't like it. But you can just use liquid green stuff with a scalpel. But you will probably want something like, use something like this. Lex D. This is what I use. These are sculpting tools. But with liquid green stuff, it's going to get all over the sculpting tools. So that's why I use the Fix It. Yeah, it's not a great product. There's so many other better products out there. All right, now I'm taking my gray and I'm going to do a dark line for this guy. So I'm going to take my jade. This is going to be a really bright green. Like that. And I'm going to mix a little bit of dark blue. I want to make a dark teal, kind of like a deep sea blue. I'm going to mix these two together with my dark gray. Can I get that? And then mix a little dark gray in there. There we go. That's perfect. That's like that's DC blue right there, isn't it? Okay. I love mixing. Brush. Here we go. We're going to use this instead of the dark gray for my shadow colors. And it's going to add more dimension, isn't it? See already. Ooh. I'm doing all the dark lining now. See how that's popping things out? Making things have more dimension. Do it over here. Ooh. And all of these little things should be like probably brown because they're holding the leather together. Mixing paints gives you anxiety. It does give some people anxiety, rifle stud, but you know what? If you ever, just want to just get, one way to combat the anxiety of mixing paints is to just practice mixing paints only. Like, don't paint with them, just practice making colors. And you begin to build a library of colors you know how to mix, automatically. I personally know that if I mix a blue-green with the dark blue, I'm going to get a dark teal, right? I know that in my brain. And then I know that if I mix this dark gray, it's going to desaturate and darken that same color, right? I've got a lot of experience mixing paint from my art school background, but it's something that I could have gotten without the art school just by practice. You don't have to go to the art school to practice mixing paint at all. And it can be a lot of fun if you're not afraid. Don't be afraid of like wasting paint because you're learning, right? I had a little coffee today and it was not decaf, so I might be a little more shaky than I normally am. I can feel my hands are just a tiny bit more shaky. Rumble says, how did you do a color? Yes, I did do a color mixing chart. I don't have it with me because I think I threw it away. Did I mix it? Wait. Hold on. Oh, this is my old paint diary that I used to have. So I'm going to just show you real quick how to make a paint chart for yourself. So you don't even need to do as much practice, because if you keep the chart in your studio, you can just look at it. Okay. So let's say you only own 5 paints. Okay. I'm just going to say we've got burnt red. Wait. Now, you can do this with all your paints, though. That's the thing. I'm going to show you. You've got burnt red. We have yellow, right? We have, what else? This pink. I'm just going to pick 5. Is this one even opened? Magenta. Ah, it's not opened. I don't use it. There we go. Hi, Mark Goodwin. Thank you for subscribing. Write down your name before I forget. There, definitely give some hype. 4 months in a row. By the way, I wanted to mention something because it seems odd to me, but people have been gifting me subscriptions to channels I don't really even watch. And I'm just curious, do people gift other people subscriptions to my channel? I don't know. It's funny though. It's a new phenomenon because Twitch has been able to do gift subscriptions with iOS. All right, and then this color is the dark purple. All right. And then one more color just for kicks. We'll do this red. No. We'll do a green. Okay, so I have 5 colors, right? And I'm gonna do them in the rainbow order as close as I have, right? So yellow is gonna be first, right? Yellow plus yellow is yellow. So we mix those, right? Then we have, what's the next in the rainbow order? We'll go ahead and say the pink, right? pink plus yellow, and you do these about 50-50. Ooh, yellow is, you try to do them 50-50, and we get this color, right? Sort of an orangey pink, which is what it should be because there's red in there, right? And then same thing for this side here. You probably could just do a triangle instead of a complete square. Then we've got the red, right? Now we need more yellow on our palette because yellow is weak. Put a lot more yellow on my palette. Yellow plus red plus this brick red, is probably going to be a brick orange. Yep. See that? And then there as well. Okay. Pink plus pink is pink. Right? And then pink plus red over here is, let's see what color that is. I hope that you guys are interested in this because it is interesting to see what you get when you're mixing, but you need to try to get it to be about 50-50. Oh, there we go. The red is always going to be very strong. It's like a heavyweight color, right? Pink plus red. Got a little bit more red. Is going to be this color. And then pink plus red. See? Amberden says, I think what happens is someone gives 10 subs to the channel and Twitch can only find 5 unsub. But what I don't even, oh, it automatically subs to followers who aren't watching? Interesting. That is interesting. Okay, good. You've been wanting to do this yourself? Yes, it's a really good exercise. All right, so the next color is probably on the rainbow gonna be purple because the red is it's gonna, right? Because green's gonna come after. If you go by the color wheel, we'll put green here, right? So that's sort of right. And then green. All right, let's see what happens. So what is green plus yellow? Green plus yellow is like a light green, right? A yellow green. Ideally, you would want to do this with like all of the paints that you have. All right, so green plus yellow. Ooh, is this beautiful yellow green. Look at that. Okay. Lighter. And then what's purple plus yellow? Now that's good. We already know that purple and yellow are opposite on the color wheel, but it's really good to know what they mix to because you need to know so that you don't, I mean, you can either make a desaturated color on purpose, or ugh, it's just such a poop color. Look at this. This is what yellow, this is the mud color, but look at what a great gray that is. That'll be perfect. It's a warm gray because there's yellow tones are in it. You might want that color, but not know. Yeah, the chart 600 paints. You probably just want to use the ones that you use the most, honestly. All right, purple plus red is going to be a red violet. Well, or a burgundy. It looks like a burgundy. Purple plus red right here. Oh, that's the pink. Damn it. I messed it up. See, I messed up my chart. We'll put it right here. It's supposed to be here and here. Purple plus red. Let's do the pink and the purple, like I should have done. Pink and purple. Ooh, that's pretty. is like a light purple, like a lilac. Pink plus purple right here. Oh, red plus red is red. Technically, you really only need to do the chart in a diagonal. You don't need to do a full square. Red plus red is red. Okay. Then purple plus purple is purple, right? Right. What's green plus pink? Green and pink, green and red are opposite on the colors wheel as well. I'm going to do pink. Yeah, start on the wall, sides of your wall and see how far you get. Ooh, this pink is a little bit weak, so let's try. Ooh, that's a weird color. It's a real, oh my gosh, that's a very beautiful gray though. Look at this. So pink and green. Look at that gray. It's a kind of a mauve, right? And then red and green are going to be another kind of gray, I bet. Oh, no, it made a brown. Well, it made a green brown. It probably need more red to be more 50-50. Look at this. It made a brown. A real dark umber color. That's almost black. That's beautiful color. I like to mix red and green to get dark colors. In fact, we might use that color on our golem. Yeah, exactly. A warm, rainy gray. Exactly. It's pretty. But you wouldn't think mixing pink and green together, would you? You wouldn't think about that. Let's do purple and green. I'll tell you right now, purple and green is probably going to make another color of teal. If we're lucky. Okay. Maybe I can use some of these colors in my golem. All right, green over here and purple. Gonna make that teal I wanted. It did. It made like a dark teal. Look at that. Purple and green here. And the red and green. What was the red and green? Was the gray, wasn't it? No, it was brown. But yeah, so what you'll be able to do when you make a chart like this with your most used colors is you hang this in your studio and you go, oh, okay, what happens if I mix pink and purple? I'll get this kind of, aw, thank you so much, Renru Studio. That is awesome. That will go toward our shipping for our next giveaway. Super appreciate that. Let's give some hype, guys. Everybody motes and hype for the tips so that we can ship future giveaways. That's what the donations usually go to. Thank you, Renru. And then lastly, green and green is green, right? And so really you only need to do a diagonal, so you don't need to paint as much as I just did. Let me see if I can cover that up and so I can show you. If we go down, you really only need that, right? Yellow plus green is that, yeah. Pipe, pipe, pipe. Yay, thank you. So hopefully that will help you guys. Maybe just doing a practice chart just like that will help you get over mixing anxiety. And if hold on, I gotta do this face. If you are colorblind and you would like any kind of help, I have a group on Facebook. It's got 300 people in it that are all colorblind and have different kinds of color deficiencies. Or there was even one person who just has eye problems. You want a safe place to non-judgmental help with color. That's our place, and that's a great place to get it. So just message me if you're interested in it's called Color Wise, and it's spelled the British color, C-O-L-O-U-R, Color Wise, one word, and then semicolon, colorblind miniature painters and the American colors. That way we could have everybody in the world be able to find the group. So you just have to search Color Wise, colorblind miniature painters, and that's on Facebook. Yes, it was good exercise. Good. I'm glad you were interested, because sometimes those little technical things people might tune out. All right, let's go back to painting our golem. Our golem. All right, I'm going to use some of that blue-green. I'm going to use some of these colors that I got in here to try to bring some oomph to my golem. I like that little bit of teal a lot better. Put a little shadow in there. I suppose you could also use some, of the washes from Citadel, but this is a little bit more fun, I think. A little bit more. Use some of this dark teal now. Thank you. That was nice to see and helpful. Good. The correct spelling of color. Allure. It may be correct on your side of the pond, but it will be marked off on my side of the pond. But I do acknowledge that there are more than one way to spell color. I'm going to use some of that dark burgundy we made. Put that in there a little bit. Cool thing about grays is that you can kind of tint them and have fun with them. That's supposed to be, oh, you know what? Let's do this dragon with that dark green we made. And then we can highlight it later with the other colors we've got. Painting anxiety is best fought. You can fight painting anxiety by just jumping in and having fun, or painting on minis that are practice minis. And then when you feel less painting anxiety, you can move on to some of those more important projects that you don't want to have to worry about, right? Because you got things down by then. I'm starting with the dark teal, the dark desaturated teal, and I'm going to work up to the bright green once I get further along. These are all 3D printed minis that you can get from Lion Tower Miniatures. They're a UK-based company, but they sell the STL files, so you can be anywhere. You don't have to pay shipping because you can just download the files and print them out. Lion Tower Minis. And they also have a Patreon where you can get a little discount on their downloads. Go. Good afternoon, Pun Expected. How are you? I like the light. More light. There we go. More light. Much better. This is the sort of messing around and experimenting you've been trying to do. Proper helpful. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Good, good, good. Okay. Let's get in here with this darker color. I'm going to get in here underneath this. Give that shadow. Feel in there. That's where I pushed that red before, but nice dark teal. I'm using it now to shade. Some dark lining here. Get into the little cracks. He's got little cracks in his armor. Did I slow down? We're trying to speed paint him, so see that? I'm gonna add a little purple in the cracks too, because I feel like it's not quite dark enough. So sometimes I'll just grab a dark color off my palette and just fit it in. Because it's gray, the gray kind of cancels out the colors a little bit. Remember that dark, didn't we mix a dark gray with our yellow? No, we made it kind of a brown. Okay, so he's got these sticks. I don't think I like that. I want something more true brown, so I'm gonna get out, I think I'm gonna use this burgundy as my dark, because it's nice and dark. That's almost as dark as the burgundy we mixed. That'll be a good undercoat for the sticks, I think. Mix a little bit of green with that and see if that gets even darker. Yep, it does. Mix a little bit more green. Things are popping. So also that teal looks really good next to this burgundy. It's a good kind of complementary shadow for it. Go ahead and make these. There's a whole bunch of little stitches on the armor plates, which I can go ahead and make dark brown. You think your cat has hiccups? Oh, whoa, I've never seen that. That would be probably interesting to see. Try to record it with your phone, Zactana. Now I know what I'm gonna do after I get done streaming. I'm gonna go Google cats with hiccups. Look at how cute he's becoming. Oh my gosh. Love it. In here, gotta get that brown on his neck. Got a little bit on his face, but I can wipe that off real quick with the wet brush. There we go. It's interesting how much the burgundy desaturates when I add the green, but that's because, so red and green are opposites on the color wheel, and one's a primary and one's a secondary. And when you mix them together, you make a tertiary, right? So that's just basic color theory. And tertiary colors tend to be desaturated-ish, right? Because you're mixing essentially all three of the primaries together. He looks better when now that he's got a little bit of the body painted, I think. What do you guys think? Oh, I did start watching Alaskan Bush People today. Was it today or yesterday? I forgot how like difficult it is to watch sometimes. It's definitely a weird one. Okay. I'm just really enjoying him. He's a cool character. So he's so desaturated, and with all the grays and everything, I think we need to pump up some of the colors in there. Weirdest noise ever. He was trying to purr. Oh, that's so cute. Thanks, Mark Goodwin. That emote is hilarious. Where did you get that emote? At what? Okay. I'm gonna go in here with the blue-green and shade some of my rock. I'm looking at like what is behind something. Like, so for instance, this knee pad is in front of this piece of armor. So I'm gonna paint the shadow underneath that. So that feels like one's behind the other. This piece of armor is in front of this piece. So that one is gonna get a little drop shadow. Same thing with this. Oh my goodness, we got another subscriber, Spear. 25 months. Guys, give some hype to Spear. Mad love to you. They're so much appreciated. Spear 1959. There we go. All right, I'm gonna take this yellow green on this and see what happens when I give some little highlights to these scales. Oh, that looks neat. And the dragon. Yep, that's pretty cool. We just be meticulous and highlight each little scale separate. The bright color. And some places you can't see where the scales show up, so you've got to kind of paint it on. Hi. How are you doing, Spear? Anything new? Oh, these scales are a little bitty. See if I can get this under the camera where you can see it well. Just a little dot. See, but the dark next to the light makes it go up really nice. Gives it a good texture. Yeah, his eyes are still open, even though he's like a dead dragon. I'm going to take a little yellow and do a highlight inside a highlight on some spots. You know that dragon is going to be the centerpiece. It's going to end up being the scene stealer. Mini Painter Ink, paint your minis. How are you? It's so good to see you. Are you painting minis? We're doing a little dragon mini. Well, this is the skin of a dragon on a golem. The golem, I guess, killed the dragon, and he's wearing it as like a piece of armor now on one of his shoulders as a pauldron, which is pretty impressive. So when you do little bitty ticky details like this with a small brush, and you know, I guess I could have tried to sort of dry brush, but the detail would have probably not shown up. But what's cool about this is that no one's going to notice the dry brush now that this is so meticulously painted, right? That's the trick. You do the quick tricks where you can. Quick tricks. Say quick tricks 3 times fast. Okay, on the back there's a little crest there. Not right now, tired. Oh, good. Okay, we'll call you. Yay. By the way, for anybody who doesn't know, Mini Painter Ink is one of my best friends. And a very awesome, awesome person. Yay. That is so cute. I'm liking this. Very tired. Yeah. Pack, are you tired too? Look at that hype. Thank you, Mark Goodwin. You got hype from everyone's channels. That's great. They turned. Now, I could sit here and paint these little spots, but what happens if I wipe off most of the paint and I do kind of like a overbrushing? Can I get the same effect? I can. Haha. Cheating. I'll be cheating. I get the. Yep, that's so much faster, isn't it? Than the little tiny dots. All I had to do was wipe off most of it. And basically dry brush it. Do that again. We're going to wipe off most of the paint. And then we're going to take the side of my brush and kind of feather it over the scales of the dragon to pick up the top of the scales without blending them together. And then, on like more important spots, you can go back and hit the more. So like for instance, these scales here on this apex of the, highlight those a little bit stronger. Dry brushing, I know, right? Exactly. This is Exactly what I'm doing here. It's a sense of dry. It's not exactly dry brushing, but it's basically dry brushing. All right, see how much faster things get done though when you take those little tricks? And sometimes you don't want something done to your highest level. You just want it done, right? That's most important. All right, let's do that burgundy on the horns and spines. We're gonna do the burgundy first, and then we'll highlight up to red on parts of it. Put a little burgundy in that shadow next to that green, and that will deepen that color. That already looks cool as heck. Overbrushing, yes, that is exactly over. I like the term overbrushing because it fits a little better to what I'm doing. Whatever reason, I don't think overbrushing has as big of a stigma either for whatever, which is silly because, you know, dry brushing shouldn't have a stigma anyway. Just a tool. Tool. Okay. Good, looking good. Do these horns. Red and green. Your throat loves you. You cooked some spaghetti noodles. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Sneaky's not been feeling well, so get better soon, Sneaky. Sneaky, I would hang out with Sneaky's Tiny Small in a Discord, and she was allergic to these birds that she has, and we called her Sniffy Tiny Small because she would be allergic to her own birds. All right, now I've got the darker red, right? We're kind of building up a little bit. And thing here. Not trying to blend too much because they're pretty close together already. There we go. And then on the horns, okay, this is almost a wet blend. Sneaky, yeah. Snippy. And on the backs of this. That looks pretty cool. This is going to be a neat mini. All right, and then I'm gonna make, he doesn't have, like, so in this model, in this picture, he has a little loincloth. In this one, he doesn't have one at all. So let's bring this red into this little medallion so it can be somewhere else other than on the just the horns. Okay. I need to go and paint the rest of these little stitches everywhere. There's a ton of them. Details, details. What do they say? God is in the details, right? That's where the mini really can be eye-catching, is when you've got lots of little attention to detail. Yeah, that looks good. Here. All right, he's got shoulder pads with more of those little stitches. It's going to take me a minute to get all of them. There's a bunch. This is one of those, okay, so when I get done with these stitches, we're going to take a stretch break because I can feel my back being like, what are you doing? I went and I worked out yesterday for the first time. We got a Planet Fitness gym membership to kind of help me with my seasonal depression. And it was really good, but I feel a little bit, maybe a little bit stiff today. But that's good. That means it's working. Okay. Now I want to make like an ochre color to use as a highlight for these stitches. So I need to probably mix this burgundy with my yellow to see if that will make an ochre color. It should, if I'm doing it right. It might make an orangey color, but we'll see. I'm thinking, actually, maybe the gray and the yellow might make an ochre color too. Or black and yellow. Black and yellow makes ochre. Isn't that a song, Black and Yellow? Okay. That's pretty blah so far. So let's try to make ochre with our yellow. We're going to mix ochre, yellow with the gray. See what happens? It makes green. It makes a greeny poopy color. Let's keep mixing yellow with it. More yellow, more yellow, more yellow. We're still in the green range. So we're going to add just a smidge of this red. See if I can tilt it more toward ochre. Now we're making a poop color. Hi, 814 Punk. That's not what I want. Let's try the burgundy with the yellow. See what happens. Let's try this dark red with the yellow and see what happens. Ooh, that's not the color I want either. That's better. Mix a little burgundy with that. Yes. That is more ochre. I'm sorry, I was totally mixing it off camera. It's not a perfect ochre though. It's more orangey. Try a little bit more yellow with it. There we go. More better. That's more better? That's better. More better is not a thing. Now, let's see how close we got to real ochre. Here's ochre. Let's put this on the palette and see how close I got. Pretty dang close, I'd say. Maybe if I added a little bit of white to it. What happens if I put a little light gray in it? What do you think? Pretty close. I know, that's crazy, isn't it? How is everybody? Everybody's been quiet. Now, I'm going to take this ochre now and highlight these stitches. So they look a little bit more 3D. Yeah, I like that. Some people might be painting, so that might be why they're quiet. Bone, maybe? Oh, add bone to the color? Yeah, I could have done that too. Anything with white in it to make that lighter would work. Anything with some, that's why the gray works too, because it's light enough. Okay, now I'm going to use some of this ochre on the scales as well, because I'm going to use this color in other places, right? Because I want to pop that out a little bit. Let's go back to that yellow green actually. Yeah, I like that. Let's do the ochre on the nose. See, now it's kind of starting to pull together because we've used the ochre in a few places now, and we've used the red in a few places, so things are looking harmonious. Harmonious. Okay. Hang on a second. I'm going to do this. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. There we go. We'll do it over here. Somebody remind me to stretch the next time I look up so that I don't congeal in front of you. That's my fear. That's the whole week. So when I go to the gym, I've decided that I don't care about weight loss. I don't care about, you know, I just want to move. I want to move my body so that I don't turn into congealed Shoshie. I sit a lot and I just need to get more active. I need to use my body for other than painting. This is good. I like this. Diana says, I need to adjust my setup so I can paint and watch at the same time. At the moment, I'm watching with my giant sleeping cat on my lap. Aw. Yeah, what happened to our cat stretch? We need a mod to do cat stretch, I think. For whatever reason, my new bot does not cooperate. Only the moderators can do the commands. There we go. Thank you, Rumble. Time for everyone to get up and stretch. Okay, I've got a few more little stitches. Paint, and then we can all get up and do a stretch break. And maybe drink some water or hydrate somehow. Blame Michelle, blame Mini Painter Inc. for starting that hydrate command. I think I had a cold when she started telling me I need to hydrate. All right, that's good. I'm good. All right, I'm gonna take a stretch break. I'm gonna crack my back. You're gonna hear this probably because I can feel it. I just cracked a bunch of bones in my neck. That was my back. Poppity pop. Creaky. Shoshie is creaky. Ah. All right, hydrate. Did everybody get up and stretch? Because I bet your backs are equally, snap, crackle, pop. I know. Yum. Cherry. It's cherry hint water. Water infused with cherry essence and other natural flavors. It's nice because there's no sweeteners or anything in this. It's no carb. It's just water. I should get a sponsorship for Hint. Ah, yes, the octopus stretching. Stretch. Well, that actually feels good. Ah. I think it's because I'm stiff from yesterday. That means I need to go work out tomorrow, right? Have off days so your body has time to recuperate. All right, empty, recycle. Can't reach my recycle bin from here, but I'll put this here for recycling later. Okay, this guy is looking cool. Let's switch and look at him. Let's do something cool with his eyes. I feel like he needs something kind of cool going on with his eyes. I'm going to take some of this white. That on the palette, maybe. Ah, there's dried paint. Here we go. And in I'm going to put this in his eyes so they can look like they're glowing. You stretch carefully to avoid waking the cat. That's a feat. That's pretty cool. All right. So this is my little OSL on the eyes. First, I'm going to paint the whole eye socket white. And then I'm going to give it a little bit of a white glow around the edges. Right? Oh, and he's got some kind of spiral on his head that we can make glow too. Like that. I'm gonna make the other eye glow. Let's do a little bit of a white edge highlight around his mouth. That way, when it comes time, people will have more of a draw toward his face, right? Now your eye's being drawn to the face by the white. We could do a few more little highlights right here so that it also draws your eye into the face. So all around, frame it. There, that's good. And now with this bright teal, does he have a bright teal? Yes. Take this, mix it with the white, or shade plus white equals a very beautiful color. Okay. kind of overbrush it over some of that white. And same thing with the spiral. Then with the white again, see if I can try to make a hot spot, a white hot spot. Bear with me, I'm gonna look at chat in just a second. I see my name. How did I get these cool minis? Lion Tower Miniatures commissioned me. Taka, you can go to their website, ltminis.com, and it's Lion Tower Miniatures. They also have a Patreon. I'm going to get you the Patreon link. Uh-oh, did we have a skip frames? Let me see if I can do that. I'll get you the Patreon link here in a second. Okay, here you go. Hopefully we won't drop too many frames. Oops, control, copy, there we go. This is the Patreon that you can subscribe to, if you so wish. And for the glow, it's, what is it? Is it titanium white? It's called Bold Titanium White, yes. And so I need to go in here in the middle to make that little white hot spot. Not quite the glow I'm looking for though. Let's see if I can. That's better. There, that looks more glowy, doesn't it? Yeah. And same thing with this little spiral. Now we need to put white in between. Tiny. It takes a little bit of brush control. All right, now I'm going to put a little bit of this color right here also to bring your eye in because it's on the artwork for no other reason. And that works, actually. That looks pretty good with that blue on there. Yeah, I like that. And then he does have blue on the chains. What the heck? Let's do it. Let's do the jade on the chains. See what happens. I don't hate it. We can go back and give those chains some highlights also. More chain around his waist. Hi, Botq, how are you? Because of his face, I thought for a second he is a war machine. Oh, I know, he does look like a troll, doesn't he? A war machine. I think he's supposed to be a warforged Titan. Right, here's some more chain. Kind of cool. You could probably use him as some kind of hybrid, right? All right, here's the white for our sort of non-metallic metal. I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll see. Ah, That kind of works. It's not 100%, but like I said, I don't hate it. I'm gonna add a few white highlights in some spots. I'm gonna go back in with my ochre and a little bit of this burgundy color, see if I can make more of a darker tan color. A good egg. Do you like that, Kapaka? You've just come back from work. How am I? I'm pretty good. Today is a pretty good day. Wait, that color is not quite... Okay, so that brown is not what I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this yellow on first and then overlay the brown on top of it and see what happens. Okay, better. That is really bright, and I need to let that dry. And then I'm gonna do a thin amount. Yeah, that worked much better. It's my 2 steps up, 1 step down technique. Not bad. It's a little yellowy, but see if I can make that work in the neck. Not so bad. Hubby disagrees that you're not. Ask him about such a mensch. Yeah, such a mensch. Mensch means esteemed person. Okay, I'm going to... I think the yellow is too yellow for me. Maybe I need to tone that down a little bit again. This brown. Yeah, that looks so much better. Nice. It does need the yellow under it for the definition, but not too much. Your hubby doesn't think you're an esteemed person? Oh my goodness, you guys are funny. I love those emotes, Lemonus. Those are from Rainer, aren't they? It's fantastic that he got those. We need more meme emotes, don't we? Memeable emotes? Is that a thing? He looks like a straw golem right now with the yellow, but I'm going to cover it with the tan. Much better. Yes. This is the tan that we mixed with yellow and burgundy. And it works, it looks like it's working really nice. All right. We need to do something more to this. We need gold. Wait, what do we need? We did non-metallic metal, so let's stick with non-metallic metal. I'm going to use this greenish color that we made. Greenish tannish. We're going to attempt to do some non-metallic gold on this buckle. If it doesn't work, I'm going to switch and make it into regular gold. Okay, what comes next? After that comes the bright yellow, right? Yeah, maybe, or no, the ochre. Ochre is after that. Aw, Evanston, subscribing. 22, almost 2 years. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Teviston. I think 2 years is how long I've been partnered also. So, is it 2 years? 3 years? Have I been? Can't remember. I don't do the partnership parties. You know? It's funny when people do those to me. Thank you so much. Do you guys think that Imperial Knights are too much for a beginner or more like a go ahead and challenge yourself? What do you guys think? Is an Imperial Knights pretty big, right? I don't know. I personally am of like a go ahead and challenge yourself. Luna says there's something to be said about practicing on something smaller, cheaper, but what the hey, go for it. Yeah, I mean, when I did this Titan, I'd never done anything like this, and I had a blast. So I kind of think you should just go for it, because I think you'll have so much fun learning that it will challenge you. It will challenge you, and you'll have fun learning. Okay, this part gets. All right, this is going to be weird. Let's try the bright yellow now. Tempting to make this look like gold. It doesn't have the contrast that I need it to have just yet. Let's see if I can do the burgundy and add some contrast. Better. Now the white. Or wait, actually I need, yeah, let's. It kind of looks like gold, but kind of not. I'm gonna do my edges. Yeah, it doesn't look like gold to me. Let's try more yellow on there. That's better. Now I feel obligated to put more yellow on the dragon to make that all look like it's gonna harmonize. Yeah, it's getting better. Yeah, like worst that will happen is that you won't like it and you can paint over it. Yeah, especially if you have an airbrush. You subbed right before, yeah, you subbed right before my partnership party. Haha. You like my little bumblebee? Did I tell you what his name is? His name is Fire Crotch Chunk Lord, because he has a fire crotch. That is his name. Okay, I need the real red now. I think real red is gonna really pop this up. Real red down. Okay. See if this helps any. Red, red, red. Ooh, that looks cool, doesn't it? There we go. Pop. Pop. That's what we needed. A little bit, right? Red and green dragon. I like it. See if we can get even higher contrast. I want to put some burgundy back in here in his mouth. Yeah, and that's starting to pull things together. Put some burgundy and shadows on the brown. We can tie in that red and that brown together. Who let the geckos out? Blip, 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 blip. I love it. All right, let's get out a gecko. Oh, are they both hiding? I think I can get peppercorn. Let's see if I can get one of them. There's peppercorn. Where's your face, girl? There you are. They dug a little hole in the ground there under their hide. There's a peppercorn. He's there. Oh, no light for you. There we go. Pretty girl. And of course you're going to face away from the camera, aren't you? Likes that light though, huh? Let's go switch to overhead. Look at how pretty she is. Oh, she's just stunning right now. Pretty girl. Peppercorn. What do you guys think of her name? She's like, don't touch my tail. She's like, twitch, twitch, twitch. Watch how she will raise her. She'll kind of, no, she's not doing it. She's actually being tolerant today. Sometimes when you pet her, see how she does that? When I touched her head, she was like, ah. There's a little girl. You're not going to look at the camera. Maybe if I do this, and that way she can see something else to jump on. Yeah, she's a very beautiful gecko. You're a beautiful gecko, aren't you? She is 3 years old, and Ginger Biscuit is 4 years old. That's what the original owner told me. So they're full grown. This is as big as, here, I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. They're full grown, completely adult. Babies are little, like, and I don't think I'd want a baby because they're so jumpy. Are you smelling me? All right, gecko time is over. I still need to redo their tank. I've been waiting to get around to that. Okay, do a little back stretch while I'm up. I like that. Who let the geckos out? How is that looking? Do you guys like him? Let's see what happens if I add just a little bit of yellow for contrast right there. And then what I'll do is, like I said, this is 2 steps up and 1 step down. I'll put the red over it to keep it red. Let's see how that looks with the red over the top. It makes it even more red. Yeah, he's stealing the show, isn't he? We need something orangey in here to make this look like it's actual gold. Better, kind of. It doesn't read as gold to me yet. Do the ochre. Ochre over that orange. I'll do a little blue gem here. Ooh, I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. I like that. I liked how that yellow highlighted that red a little bit. Do that again. Let that dry. And on this side, anything on this side. Oh, I didn't even get the red on that side. Maybe that's why. Like a camel hump, yeah. Yeah, you wish you had a beautiful tail to store your fat. I know. Boom. I love it. Okay, quick red highlights over the yellow. That's pretty. He's neat. I am going to take just a little bit of this burgundy again, and I'm gonna get it down in the highlights or in the shadows. for extra. There might be too many colors going on in this model. You know, sometimes we do that. There we go. I need that teal, kind of balance some of that green, right? Let's use that dark teal that I had. Okay, the teal, I'm going to put some dark shadows right here. That feels better. And the darker we have around face, the more that OSL will pop. See how that instantly made his eyes glow? That darkness. Okay. Somebody's trying to call me through Facebook, I think. Hold on, let me check. No. Oh, crap. All right, what else? We got to do this blade up here. So we should definitely try to do more of this yellow and teal because we started it. We'll try to make this area, this piece gold here as well. Although I'm not so great at non-metallic gold or non-metallic metal in general. We've got it in more than one place, though. It won't seem so weird. You made me, I know. Did everybody hear that? That was weird, wasn't it? Hold on, let me go check and make sure I don't have, no, I don't know how you guys heard that. The ringtone. Hello, Baron von Uppercase. How are you? How is your day going? Or evening, actually, if you happen to be in Europe, right? All right, we're starting with the gold, but I need this this to be the dark burgundy, right? Again, we're tying in the red. Better. I kind of messed up a little bit. That's okay. I got too much burgundy everywhere, but I can go back over it with the brown once it dries. See how that looks good? Something is bugging me. I'm going to take away that blue. This has been bugging me. Like there's too many colors going on and it doesn't look right to my eyes. Change it to a more neutral color and see if it changes my opinion of it. Yeah, I like that better. A lot better. And we'll do the little gem. Have to anyway. Well, I messed that up right away. Okay. Oh, white. I'm going to put a little bit of a white highlight on those stitches. Not all of them. Just a few of them that are kind of in the sun. Yeah, I like that. I definitely like a little bit of that white everywhere. And we'll do the stone with the white edge highlight. Go. Oh, have a good night, Rumble. You have a great night. Sleep good. It is getting that time. What time is it? It is 4:45. We've got a little bit more time. I'm gonna at least go till we finish this guy, because we're getting good progress done. Okay. Let's go in with the dark gray and that teal. We'll shade in some spots. Like so. And there's a little crack. Like that. Yeah, I like that teal. That looks good. Oh, forgot this part. Oh, okay. More shading. The sides of things. I'm shading the brown with the teal. It's working pretty good. Hey, Bolos, how are you? How have you been? Okay, we're gonna get some of this knuckles a little bit. And a little bit more texture on this down here. Probably too much white. Too much white. There, that's better. The ochre. I'm going to try to do this gold now. And I don't always know what I'm doing with metallic metal. I'm going to totally admit that. Or non-metallic metal, sorry. Because I just make it up. If it looks cool, rule of cool is what Slow Fuse taught me. Sometimes that's good enough, right? Especially if it's not for competition. Rule of cool is completely acceptable. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of starting to look a little bit. It looks more like gold than that buckle that we did was. At least, I think. And then try the yellow, yellow. Attempt anyway. It's starting to, I don't know. I'm being critical. Willow says, not bad, mate. Been adding mud to the whippet last night and this morning. He's painting a tank that's amazing looking. He's going to try to watch Saturday for the whip session. Good, because I think people would really like to see that tank that you're doing. It's really cool looking. And plus he finished his bike, which you guys need to see that too. All right, that's gold-ish, right? Kind of. Do the yellow. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere with this guy. A little more contrast. What do you think? Let's paint the base black. I think then we'll know how much is done. Sometimes when you get the base nice and black, that kind of helps you see. All right, here's coal black. Oh, just put paint on my face. That's funny. All right, let me try that again without paint on my face this time. There. Much better. Oh. I'm off camera a lot. Okay. Is that better? There we go. Is that better? I need to work on the little gold. That for sure. What happened to my streaming glasses? Let me put them on. I forgot to put them on today. They don't really help me that much because I need to get a new pair. Truthfully. Bring that light down a little bit. Oh. You see a mini base and you want to paint it black? Yes, better. Discord link isn't working. Is it for subs only? No, it's not for subs only. Hold on, let me get you the link. Also, we're not doing Discord today, but we will do it on Friday. But so let me get you the link anyway so that you have a new link. For whatever reason, my what's it called? The links never work when I put them in the bot, and so I have to invite people each time. All right, here we're going to invite you now. Okay, here we go. Yeah, below, so that link probably won't work. Try this link. Try that link, Baron Von Upcase, and then Friday, yeah, they do expire. That's probably why. I need to make a link that is permanent. All All right, we're gonna paint this black and see what happens. Sometimes the model just feels done once you got the base all black. Right. Oh no, got black on him. All right. Does he look done? He looks done now. Oh, he's so cool looking, huh? So much better. Very nice. We could probably highlight a lot more on this side and bring up the contrast. Let's do that. Let's do more. Let's do the light gray. Some contrast. The link work for you? Oh, good. Okay, good. Well, let's use the link then. That's good. I'm happy to use it. Like I said, we're going to do whip trips on Friday. Friday's our whip trip day. So come back on Friday and post your links. Post all your pictures of your work in progress then. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now a little tiny bit of white. A little bit of contrast there. There's lots of details on this guy. We could probably continue painting him for a long time for all the details. Let me take a look at him. Well, I think he's ready for basing. What do you guys think? Does he need anything else? Maybe a little bit more back here. Lurk. Hi, Vanda's Hammerhand, how are you? You haven't seen this model in a while? This model is from Lion Tower Minis. Are you pretty familiar with them? Yeah. This is the Warforged Barbarian. Of sort, yeah. That's cool. Just not used to seeing them. Yeah, they hired me to do a commission, and we liked the minis so much we just painted the extra ones they sent because we're having a lot of fun. And I'll show you the other ones we've been doing. All right, so this is the Warforged Barbarian. And then we've got the Paladin, the male Paladin. These two are going to be up for blind auction, so people will be able to bid on these if they want to try to get one. You know, it's going to be blind auction. This is actually going back to Lion Tower. This is the male cleric. Cool. And then this is the female cleric. Not used to seeing, especially on streams, the paladin, a classic good-looking model. Yes, this is the female paladin. The focus, there we go. And then, so these two, and all of these, we're gonna do the blind auction with, this is the bard and swashbuckler. Look at how detailed. This is the female paladin. I should probably paint some of these off stream for you guys so that you have them. There's the barbarian. I haven't started yet. Yeah, you'll be able to bid on these guys. So if you want a nice little Shoshie painted D&D mini, I think I'm gonna do all of them with a snow base. What do you guys think? I think I like how that snow looks. And I think it might be cool to see a snow base with them. Although some of these have kind of a cool base already, so I probably won't need the snow. Sort of standing on a piece of metal. The bard also got gun shells. No, yeah, I think having a whole theme for all of them would be good. The snow base is, yeah. So we finished the Warforged Barbarian, and he's non-metallic metal, and this one is true metallic metal. I'm gonna work on the handle because I don't think I quite got that axe right at all. I'm gonna work on that a lot. But I like how the rest of him came out. Feels pretty good. These are meant to be speed painted. So people can just, you know, have something from the stream, but then I can make some money painting them, right? You could get a cool look with cool blue metal in the snow. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I kind of wanted to do the gold just because that gold, but you're right. Maybe I could switch it back to cold metal. I think it might work. Cool mini, cool Warforged mini. Yeah, Ground Zero, hello. You knew exactly what this was too. Warforged Barbarian, right? Warforged. Yeah, he's cool. All right, I think that wraps up today's stream. Do you guys want to vote on the next one, or the next one that I should paint? You checked out their site and they're only selling the files to the 3D print yourself. Yeah, they're pretty much just doing that, I think. I would message them because maybe they have extra. I don't know. How are you? I played my share in D&D. Yeah, me too. Here's a monk. There's the fighter barbarian. There's the bard. There's the witcher. I think everybody wants to see me paint him. Yeah, the monk in the snow would look cool. I really want to paint the monk at some point. I think we'll paint him on stream. We'll paint the witcher, the monk. Gosh, I kind of want to paint them all on stream, but they all seem to take at least an entire stream to paint. So some of these I'm going to paint off stream, I think. I'm going to take a look at your votes, and we'll base it on the votes and what we're going to paint on stream. Yeah, okay, monk on stream. You guys think we'll paint that one next? Totally cool. Where are these from? Ground Zero, they're from Lion Forge Minis, where you can go to their website, ltminis.com. And yeah, Lion Tower Miniatures, you can also look that up. They sell the STL files. So if you have a friend who has a 3D printer, or if you have like a Fab Lab, in your town, you can get the 3D printed, or you can even use the STL files, send them to, like, where could you send them to? Hero Forge, not Hero Forge, but the other not Hero Forge. Oh, I can't remember the name of the 3D printer. Yeah, you have a couple, yeah, awesome, good. And he has a Patreon as well, which we had the link to the Patreon up, but I don't have it up anymore. Shapeways, thank you, Bolos. Thank you, Bolos. Shapeways, you can send them to send the STL files to Shapeways and have them print them for you if you don't have a printer. Their quality is pretty good too, I have to say. You can get a lot of different materials that way as well. And that way you don't have to shell out for a printer and the stuff. I have a friend who is 3D printing stuff. I'm going to show you this. Give me 1 second. So do you guys remember the Celestial Mini, the Nuva, I can't do the umlaut, that I painted? Hold on, I'm going to go get it. I'll be right back because he 3D prints stuff at pretty good prices. Where'd it go? Bear with me, I'm going to go get it. Okay, you guys see this? Put my mic back on so you can hear me. Oh, cool. Mike Disney's doing 3D printing also. Well, my friend Jennifer Hallman printed this for me. Look at this. This is crazy amazing. Matt Sexwish designed it for me. And this is the model. Hang on, let me see if I can show this better. All right, so here's the base. And then the model is gonna be right here. You can see her face real good, can't you? So she's kind of, yeah, I love it too. There, now you can see real well. Let me switch back to this. And so he's gonna be like this. More. You can kind of get an idea of how that's gonna look. Yeah, do not drop on the palette, exactly. So I need to paint this and then I need to attach her. And I think I'm gonna do like maybe some water on the sides. I'm not sure yet. I need to figure out what's gonna go on this painting and stuff. I need to prime it with that. So Badger has a special primer for 3D printed stuff. And I guess what it does is it goes into the little print lines so that you don't have those little lines. The lines on these are very small. Like this is really, like, I don't know if you can see that, but it's almost non-existent. There's a little bit. I think that the priming it with the Badger primer would be great. Yeah. So the person who, Still Life Miniatures is where I got this printed. Still Life Miniatures, and you can find her on Facebook, and she has a website as well. StillLifeMiniatures.com. All right, I'm going to set this aside. Okay. There we go. Like a filler primer, exactly. Yeah, I think so. I haven't used it yet. I want to try it. I'm gonna maybe ask Badger to send me some. I don't know. I don't know if it's sandable or what. Mr. Surfacer, 1500 or Alclad primer with microfiller would be good. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be harder to get a hold of, I think, for me. I don't have any good hobby stores in my area, and I'll look for those though, Bolos. Mr. Surfacer, any of those Japanese brands are hard for me to get. Okay, I am going to look for somebody to, there's a second. We're gonna look for somebody to raid. Okay, there we go. And I will be back on Friday, and we're going to do whip trips on Friday. So make sure to bring your pictures and take pictures of, you know, any of your hobby stuff. It doesn't have to be only minis, right? You can bring any kind of hobby stuff that you're working on, or, you know, maybe a picture of your cat. I don't care. It'd be awesome. Oh, Studio J is on Hannah Nobby. We're gonna raid Hannah. She's awesome. And we haven't seen her in forever. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna get ready to raid, guys. Here she is. All right, guys, give Hannah all my mad love. Punch that raid button so that you can join the raid. And then when we get there, do all the emotes and everything so that she can see that we've raided her. All right, guys, I'll see you on Friday. Bring your whip pictures.